The Republican Jewish Coalition held a day-long event at the Ronald Reagan Building in Washington, D.C. on December 7, 2011.
I care a lot about my Judaism and about Israel and about Republican views, so it's really nice to be here.
I think a victory in 2012 would be a huge shift in a positive direction, both for America and also for the Jewish people.
People know that there are Republican Jews and it's okay to think differently.
And the RJC, by the way, is a Republican Jewish coalition. It's not just about Israel. There's certainly Jewish values, education, entrepreneurship, opportunity. Those are Republican values. Those are American values. Those are RJC values.
I think the strength of the Republican Jewish Coalition today is involvement at every level. Senators, governors, congressmen, raising money, giving money.
We've seen a tremendous changeover in that community. People, instead of going with tradition, going with where their values really are.
I'm a big fan for a variety of reasons. One is the commitment to Republican principles of limited government and personal freedom and a free enterprise system.
What excitement. I tell you, RJC is who we all are.
All of the problems that we have because of the extraordinary system of government we've been bequeathed are there for us to fix. For us to fix.
For the first time, the RJC's Presidential Candidates Forum took over the national news cycle.
The Republican presidential candidates talked up their support for Israel today.
The Jewish Coalition Forum.
All the Republican presidential candidates are in Washington, D.C. this week.
Did you know that not all Americans celebrate Christmas? It's true. Many American Jews celebrate a completely different holiday called How Come We Don't Get to Celebrate Christmas? I kid. It's actually called the Republican Jewish Coalition Forum. It's celebrated every 4 years.
Although there was good humor shared throughout the event, the content of the candidates' presentations often involved serious national and international policy matters.
The Jewish Coalition does a tremendous job of representing the Republican Party on a range of foreign policy issues, and in particular, making sure that the concerns for the survival and the safety of Israel are permanently present in the Republican Party. And in that sense, it's a very invaluable organization.
And the RJC is a big voice and carries a big stick.
I don't think there is a Jewish coalition group that has any more influence in Washington, D.C. in particular.
The voices within RJC are respected, they are relevant, and they are very helpful to candidates.
With 45 chapters and nearly 30,000 members, the RJC has emerged as a trusted advisor to presidents and prime ministers, governors, and legislators.
There are many reasons and many ways to support the Republican Jewish Coalition.
I'm already involved in Republicans on campus at Rutgers University, and I would love to talk to people here to find out how I can become more involved in RJC and what RJC is and how I can be a part of it. I'm a Republican Jew.
Well, for people who want to get involved in the RJC, recognize that they're going to rub shoulders with some very influential men and women who come together and really shape policy in many aspects of our society here, but also influence what's going to happen around the world.
The work that we do here directly affects their future, their children's future.
There is another voice, a different voice than the one that they're continually hearing from the Democrat Party. We need the Republican Jewish Coalition.
College-age students to post-college graduates, we need their involvement in the coalition.
Being involved in the Republican Jewish Coalition is one way we can help to make a difference that will give the future to our children and our grandchildren.
Support the RJC today. Visit rjchq.org. The Republican Jewish Coalition. Your voice in Washington, D.C. and at home.